Folks, if there is one thing I hate in this world, it is any dead space in a home that serves neither form nor function. And that is why today we're turning this dead cabinet into my cute little spice rack. And welcome to another episode of Laugh Cry DIY. If you've been following along, I have been slowly making over my apartment. We made over my dining room, we hit my kitchen, we turned these cabinets pink by adding fabric and liquid starch. I will link that episode below if you're interested. And although the fabric covered cabinets have been wonderful, I have also been living with the specter of this pointless cabinet. Back in the day, this was meant to store a fold down ironing board. However, it has clearly not had an ironing board in it since the 30s. I'm not ironing in my kitchen, but what I am doing is cooking, and I would love to have a handy, easy, convenient place to put my spices. You can see that at some point, this did have shelves all the way down. Why, God, why did they ever remove them? We will never know, but today we can give them a redemptive arc by putting back in the 7 shelves that were once removed. And we're gonna do that in a very simple way by putting in simple brackets and simple little shelves. And here's how we're gonna do that. All right, guys, this is a pretty simple process. I have got 2 little pieces of trim that I got from the hardware store, super cheap, couple bucks, and we're gonna cut these down to make the little side brackets. And then I also got these little pieces of 12-inch craft board, also at the hardware store, also a couple bucks. We're gonna trim these down a little bit, but that is gonna make our shelves. So first, we're gonna measure out 3 1/4 on all of these. And these guys are 11 1/4. We're just gonna hit those. Boom. Now to cut these, you could use a simple little handsaw and miter box, or I happen to have this handy little cutting tool, so we're gonna use that. And we're gonna follow safety. Overall, this is looking good, but some of them are looking a little ragged, so we're just gonna sand them down real quick. Okay, next we have these guys. I'm still gonna use my cutting tool. I will have to cut portions, and it won't be all in one, but I can sand it flat, so that's cool. I'm gonna put 2 of these guys side by side, hanging off a little bit. Then I'm gonna put a thicker piece of wood over them. And then we're just clamping these guys down. And then, safety. Sand time. Whew. Okay, moving on. And we have these little mini guys. Now, before we start the process though, I do need to drill some starter holes in all of these so that we can put our little nail screws through them. And to do this, I'm using my little baby level, a very flat piece of shelving, because honestly, they're not all that totally flat, and my favorite little wipeable chalk pencil, which is easily removable. Love our angles. So I'm just starting at the top, and I'm gonna place it where it should be. Ah! And I'm leveling, and you can see here it's perfectly level. And I'm just marking a little line right under. And as we know, we already pre-drilled our holes, and I actually pre-nailed them. Guys, I know the angles are crazy, but this way I can just line it up straight to that little green line I made and hammer in. Boom, we got a little bracket. And now the terrifying moment of truth. We're in, but is it level? Oh my gosh, guys, it's perfectly level. We did it. Not gonna lie, that was pretty stressful, but we're ready to do it again. Last one, guys, and this is the point in the show where we realize we made 6 extra brackets. Don't know how that happened. All right, they are all in, they are all even. Did I mess up and put unpainted sides facing out? Yes. Will I repaint them later? Yes. But right now, you would think it's time to put our shelves in, but oh no, baby, oh no. I love a little hit of whimsy. I love an unexpected surprise. I love color, I love pattern, and I wanted this to be just as fun as other parts of my kitchen/dining room. So I went ahead and cut up a bunch of little pieces of wallpaper that I had. Ooh, little leaves and things like that. And we're gonna use my favorite hack, which is liquid starch, which is a renter-friendly solution to put up wallpaper. And I thought it would be fun just to do some cute little surprise little like overlays and stuff. I don't know if it'll look as cute as it does in my mind, but only one way to find out. Let's do a time lapse. And we're adding shelves in. Oh, it's already cute. Now, I'm gonna do some paint touches. We're gonna add in our cutie spices, and you will be ready for your final reveal. Ooh la la, what a simple, easy, kind of tedious fix, but I love a fun, simple surprise moment. I encourage you to add more simple surprise moments to your house. And as for me, I am very excited to cook my next exciting meal with my beautiful surprise spice cabinet. Bye!